I think digital identity has been there for nearly 30 years, so it's not an issue of technology. And Linux Foundation and Ethernet and everything is happening, Ethereum and everything happening, Hyperledger, they're just adding layers, but they're not solving the fundamental problem, which is where is the business model? I was the chief security officer of the UN for 15 years, building identity projects all over the world, and many did not progress because there was not a business model attached to it. How do I monetize a digital identity? So this is where I think we have a unique opportunity now, because today, and was not possible a year ago, we can monetize consent. And by monetizing consent means that the entire industry of frequent flyer programs and loyalty cards are basically disrupted. It's not the identity itself. The identity, how to store identity, how to put on ledger, this is done. The technology is there and works very well. It is actually the incentivization of me as a consumer to say, I want to travel to Mandarin. I want to disclose that I play golf and I like water ski, but Mandarin doesn't need to know where I live, who my kids are. This is my PII, personal identifiable information, and I want to under my control. And I don't want to share that with anybody because nobody needs to know that. Only they need to know my attributes. And my attributes are made available against some kind of compensation. So you want to know, then I play golf, fine, give me some reductions on golf courses, and you do that through cryptocurrencies. Then I put on my wallet, and I can use anywhere into the hospitality industry. There's where we go, and many startups are already emerging out of that consent process, and this is going to be the next bigger players in the future, right? This is where we need to go, into the consent. Identity is not an issue anymore. Identity has been there. I use my identity every day. I vote with my identity in Switzerland, right? So identity has been there, and they're very solid. What we need is to develop the hospitality consent industry and bring all these players together to create interoperability between that consent.